morning, everyone. This is Asha. I'll be discussing on Big M method. In that, we'll be discussing on the infeasible solution. Let's look into the problem. The objective function is to maximize the given problem and it is equal to 3x1 plus 2x2 subjected to constraints 2x1 plus x2 lesser than or equal to 2, 3x1 plus 4x2 greater than or equal to 12 and the non-negativity constraints x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. So first step in the Big M method is to check whether the problem is of maximization or minimization. Here the problem is of maximization. So go to next step, that is convert the canonical form to a standard form. So the first equation has lesser than or equal to. So convert the inequalities into an equation. Whenever you are having lesser than or equal to, add the slack variable to it and make it equal to 2. Okay, here S1 is the slack variable. Next, inequality is greater than or equal to. Whenever you come across greater than or equal to, subtract a surplus variable from it and add an artificial variable and make it equal to 12. So the variables are x1, x2, s1, s2 and a1. So rewrite your objective function in terms of these variables. So whenever s1, that is the slack variable and the surplus variable are included, the coefficient will be 0. And for the artificial variable, it is always minus m. Okay, so we have rewritten the objective function in terms of x1, x2, s1, s2 and a1. Next, the basic variables here will be s1 and a1. You should never consider s2 in the basic variables in the first iteration because it is having a negative sign. So whenever you consider the basic variable, it should contribute to a unit matrix. So in the first column, it will be basic variables, that is S1 and A1. And the coefficient of S1, A1 in the objective functions are 0 and minus m. So write down first column basic variable are S1 and A1. So the coefficients of S1 is 0 and A1 is minus m in the objective function, 0 and minus m. Now we have to write down the coefficients of all the variables present in the objective function. Which are the variable present? x1, x2, s1, s2 and a1. Write down the table and the constant, that is RHS. So coefficients are 3, 2, 0, 0 and minus m. 3, 2, 0, 0 and minus m in the objective function. Now you see the first row, that is the first equation you have to see. Coefficient of x1 is 2, x2 is 1, s1 is 1. There is no s2 term and a1 term. So the coefficient in that row for s2 and a1 will be 0 and the constant is equal to 2. So it is 2, 1, 1. There is no s2 term, that's why it is 0. No a1 term, that's why it is 0. Constant is equal to 2. Next equation, 3, 4, there is no s2, s1 term, so it is 0. 3, 4, 0, minus 1 and 1. 3, 4, 0, minus 1, 1 and constant is 12. Now get the z equation. So how do you get the z equation? Coefficient of basic variable multiplied by the respective column that is the summation. So it is CBO into x1 of first row plus CBO into x1 of the second row minus the coefficient that is present at that column. So it is 0 into 2 is 0, minus m into 3 is minus 3m minus 3. So that is the z equation. Similarly for the next it is minus 4m minus 2. For the third it is 0, 0 minus 0. For the fourth 0 into 0 minus m into minus 1 is plus m minus 0 is plus m. Again minus m minus of minus m is plus m. So minus m plus m is 0. Now if you see the z equation, these are the two columns which is having a negative value. You assume m as a large value, take it as 100. Now it is minus 3 into 100 is minus 300, minus 3 is minus 303. Minus 4 into 100 is minus 400, minus 2 is minus 402. Larger negative value you have to consider. So this becomes my key column. So get the ratio. Ratio, how do you get it? Constant divided by the respective element in that column, key column. So it is 2 by 1 is 2 and 12 by 4 is 3. Among the ratio, you have to select the least positive ratio, not even 0, not even negative. So it should be the least positive value you have to take. So here x2 is the one which is entering the table and a1 is the one, s1 is the one which is departing the table. So this is key row, this is key column. So intersection of key row and key column is called the key element. So this is one is called the key element. So always the key element in the next table, that value in the next table should be 1 and the other one should be in that column should be 0. So here it is already 1. So the next table, you write here row 1, row 2. So next row will be R3 and R4. R3 will be equal to R1 since you have the key element as 1 only. So you write down the same table. So instead of S1, what is entering? X2 is entering and next will be A1. So x2, a1, the coefficients are 2 and minus m in the objective function. You have to see the objective function. So we know that R3 is equal to R1. So same row you have to write. So whatever the row operation you do, that will be applied to the entire rows. So the same value you have to write 211002. 211002. So next, this 4 has to become 0 in the next table. So what is the operation you carry out? So it will be R2 minus 4 times the R1. Then this value will become 0. So apply for the entire row. R2 value is 3 minus 4 times the 2. It is 8. So 3 minus 8 is minus 5. Similarly, 4 minus 4 into 1 is 4. So 4 minus 4 is 0. Again here 0 minus 4 into 1 is minus 4. Minus 1 minus of 4 times the 0 is 0. So it is minus 1. 1 minus 4 times 0 is 1. Again 12 minus 4 times the 2 is 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. Now you calculate the z equation. So it is CBO into the respective summation of CBO into Xi minus CO. 2 into 2 is 4 plus minus m into minus 5 is 5m minus 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So it is 5m plus 1. Next column, it is 2 into 1 minus 0 minus 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. Next is 2 into 1, 2 plus 4m. So 4m plus 2. 2 into 0 is 0. Minus m into minus 1 is plus m. Again here minus m minus of minus m is plus m. So it is 0. See, if you see the z equation, there are no negative values. But if you see the table, still you are having the artificial variable in the solution table. Okay, so that's why it is declared as an infeasible solution. At the end, when you get the z equation values as positive, the artificial variable should not be present in the table. If it is present in the table, then that solution is called infeasible solution. Thank you.